Sleeping in a nice warm bed after so long felt wonderful, especially when you pause to consider just how intense yesterday was. I was hoping we would enjoy Mondstadt as much as possible. Paimon and I knew exactly how to start this morning, with a nice, big breakfast. We headed straight to Good Hunter, a well-reputed place and popular. This week's morning specialty was fisherman's toast.
A thick slice of soft white toast, topped with a generous serving of onion slices lightly caramelized by the toasting. Yum, yum!
We ordered a couple toasts, and I thought it was a little odd Paimon did not want to order more. This little monster could eat 10 of those and still ask for extras. Then it came.
This might surprise you, but it's actually a classic Mondstadt recipe that anyone can cook. You can try cooking it yourself if you have the ingredients. Can your cooking skills surpass that of Good Hunters? Why, Paimon would love to be your personal taster. Don't you let me down.
Of course, she knew we did not have enough Mora to buy all the toasts she wanted, so she got me to make her some in her Paimonial way. We needed better ingredients anyway. You can only do so much with mushrooms and sansetas. We brought what we needed for the toast and some more. Sarah, the Good Hunter waitress, was kind enough to let us use their stove this time. When we finished, we realized that we did not really know what else to check out. Amber likely would have been patrolling the region, so it was too much of a hassle to find her. Lisa was not even a consideration. That left us with Kaeya.
Please, let us move to somewhere more fit for such conversations. Let's talk in the courtyard just outside headquarters. Come with me.
What's with the sneakiness?
Before we could even say anything, we were stuck with a mission. Upon arrival, Kaeya started with how he wished to tell us a secret, that his grandfather was a pirate. It all sounded really suspicious. We had not even had a casual conversation, let alone share personal secrets. The conversation would have been very different if he did not start describing the sword his grandfather found. Instantly, I thought of my sword. I have arrived to this world only 2 months ago, or rather, I woke up 2 months ago. So how is it possible for his grandfather to find my sword? Is the flow of time different in Celestia? The flow of time in Falling? Was I asleep for decades? Possibly centuries? Was I even asleep? Could it be I got sealed? Far too much speculation. I do not even know if that sword is mine. We went to talk to Catherine for any potential information right away. She informed us that this spot is no longer the main adventurers' gathering point. This building is here more as a memento than anything else. So we headed to the new Adventurers Guild location. In retrospect, when Paimon blurted out the treasure whereabouts, I should have realized the entire thing was a ploy. Kaeya knew Paimon will not be discreet. Failing to obtain any useful information, we headed back to Kaeya for some. His black market informant obtained valuable intel. We just had to meet them at Whispering Wood. Due to Kaeya's status as a knight, we had to run more errands for him.
That's right. You read my mind.
When we arrived at the designated location, we saw someone being hunted by hilly trolls. Turns out, this guy is not a jerk only, but a cheapskate too. He totally planned on making me pay for the intel. If Vile, the informant, did not feel grateful to us for saving her, I would have told Jean about that.
Oh, so you're the...
I didn't know how I could pay you back initially, but now I think I'll just give you the intel for free.
The first part of the riddle confused me. I was not sure what to make of it. Just what is a 6-armed giant? As we walked back to give Kaeya the information, I noticed a windmill in the distance. 8 fantails. That is when it clicked. The 6-handed giants is referring to the windmills in the city. Wanting to get back at Kaeya, I decided we should get the treasure ourselves. Lucky for us, the very first windmill we checked had the chest. Unlucky for us, it was another riddle. This one I could not solve. I figured out most of it, but not the passion rushing through the clear spring part. I intuit that is a clue to the location, but we are new to Mondstadt. Begrudgingly, we went to ask Kaeya. Kaeya connected Clear Spring to Springvale instantly. I was going to leave for the location right away, but he wanted to come along. We could not really say no to him, so Kaeya accompanied us rest of the journey. Cryo's useless. And so was he! This guy is such a slacker. If the chest here did not contain the exact location to the treasure, I would have abandoned the whole thing right then and there. Huh! On our way, we noticed something big. A hilly troll base. That was seriously worrying. After that, the mood changed. We needed to finish the current mission urgently. I want to believe Guy's grandfather did find my sword. I can only do so much right now. With my original powers, I could have dealt with Devalin on my own. Just how did so much of my power dwindle? I will think of all that later. When we reached the entrance of the ruins, we could not help but think it kinda looked
Plain. Oh, Paimon gets it! The perfect disguise is always in plain sight!
Strangely, the ruin was not even trapped. We just walked to the treasure room.
Where are you, my treasure?
Our confusion did not last long because
I'll save you the trouble. How about you let me take over? Sharp eye, but too slow. I'm Izzard. I thank you both on behalf of the treasure hoarders.
We've been keeping a low profile. How did word get out? Paimon won't let you have the treasure without a fight.
You would be wise not to underestimate us. My gang is just outside waiting for my order. However, they're not as, sociable as me.
I'm sorry to rain on your parade, but your gang won't be participating in your current plan.
that is when it was revealed. The whole thing was a ploy. There was no treasure. We were tools to spread false info, and those bad riddles were planted by him. I do not really hold the trickery against Kaeya. It was a really smart tactic. It is also good that he is not just some goody two-shoes. The willingness to get your hand dirty a little bit to catch people who are not playing by the rules is a fair act.
You're a bad man for lying to me. Shame on the knights.
I just wish it did not come at the expense of having Paimon cry. Taking advantage of Paimon's trusting nature was not right. At least, I know he's not a slacker. He is willing to take some action, and now that I think about it...
Why is this happening to me? I shouldn't have helped him.
What a slacker. Alright, thanks for watching. Of course, like and subscribe. I almost really liked how this one came together, but I ended up forgetting writing a couple of paragraphs into the script, and that ended up making the story way shorter and less fleshed out than it could have been. At least, the audio inconsistency was resolved, and I did much better with my tone. Quite happy with those two. Next time I'll go back to how I wrote the first vid. The way I wrote this one made it feel like I ended up writing too much, but it wasn't really as much. And next vid probably is the Amber Story quest. Still not high level enough for the Archon quest. Regardless, hopefully next vid will come out way faster and the process will not have as many hiccups. That being said, once again, thanks a lot for watching.